Hi, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all my friends out there. So, we are going to go deeper in the plot and into character. And into tons and tons of things. We are going to go deeper into talking and to understanding things. So, I have a quote for you. I know, right? So me. Anyway. When you hear this, don't listen to the words, but hear this. In his own time, in his own place, and what he really is, and stage he has reached, good or bad. Every human being is specific element within the whole of the manifestation divine being. So why be afraid of difficulties, suffering, and problems? When troubles come, try to understand the relevance of your suffering. Adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. That was from Wings of Fire, and not like the series Ring of Fire, but the autobiography of, I forget his name. Wow, I'm so bad. Well, anyway, it's an autobiography about this famous Indian scientist, and it's really good so far. So if you do want something really good to read, I would read that. Now, think about that. In his own time, in his own place, in what he really is. In your own nature as a human being. In your own thought, in your own true state. In being your natural self is what that means. And stage he has reached. Whatever place you are now in your life, good or bad, every human being is a specific element within the whole. That means that there is only balance. You have no control over things that happen, because having control is losing control. You are not good or bad, definitively or undefinitively. You are a human, you are a person, you are a creature of this universe. And we all have our different elements within us. We all have things that we connect to within us, going in to the whole of the manifestation of divine being. That is going into the whole of who you are and who you are meant to become. Now, you don't have to believe in destiny or fate or that everything happens for a reason or being created by another. But life is a journey. Like writing your book, your fanfic, editing, you are going somewhere. We are all going somewhere. We all have an intent to go somewhere, to be somewhere, and to think about things and to do things for this world. We all have our own motive and our own agenda for our own life. So why be afraid of difficulties, suffering, and problems? When problems come, try to understand their relevance of your sufferings. Why be afraid of the unknown? Why be afraid of the things that you don't understand? To rather not understand them? To be careful? To be cautious? Why are we so afraid of the things that have always been there? Things that will make us better. Why do we worry about them rather than look at them with a broad, open view and understand their purpose in your life? Understand what they're doing. Take the sign, take a hint. Why not understand your motive for being, your motive for doing, your motive for writing, editing, being a historian, whatever? Why not understand what that is doing for you? Because this is what he says. Adversity always presents opportunities for introspection. Adversity, your problems, your struggles, your conflict, it makes you better. Like character growth and development, those struggles you go through, those tasks you must perform, those times that you proven yourself to the universe, your worth, all of those things for a character, for another human being out there who writes and is good at this. It is true for every creature that in a time of chaos and despair, the best light can repair, the best light can come within inside yourself. The best things in life aren't materialistic. They really aren't. The best things in life are the motives, are the reasons, are the things that you tie to that object, are the way that you see words, you describe and express yourself to the universe. The world is on fire. Maybe right now, you could call it. The U.S. Capitol building, yesterday, it got broken into. Words were thrown around. People had hate for each other. But back in the day, when our young country, was confederated and only had monopoly money that was worthless, and people couldn't pay their taxes because they couldn't really earn money, we started rebellions as farmers here. I bet in your countries you've probably done the same. The reason why that happened, we start rebellions, is to make our point, so then our ideals can be heard through and through. To show the world that we care, this is what we care about, and this is what we're doing. Shay's rebellion may have been a rebellion where they turned against their own government and their governmental policies. But it showed us that our confederated government at that moment was not working. And it pushed us to make a democracy. Now, Tuesday here was not so pretty in the US. It was not. But I can tell you for sure now, everyone will never, ever, ever see things the same. Because yesterday was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call to what we are and who we are. That there are two parts to make the whole when it comes to our country. That everything is a cycle, like yin and yang, and that we know that there's no way that will ever be allowed. That destruction, that chaos that was created to throw us all apart. We know that we will never let such a thing of that power break us apart again so easily. Right there, that's growth. For a character, for you, for your plot lines, for your storylines. You don't have to sit down all day graphing out ideals for your work. They will come to you. No. You must know. Though, that the things we do, the people we meet, the creatures we meet, they're a lot more like you than you think they are. The world is a lot more like you than you think it is. It's a lot more complicated than it looks at first. A lot more heavy. I understand it can be scary. But sometimes you just gotta look at it to find yourself, and to understand yourself. That's the growth of a character in a story. Because it's alive like you are. It doesn't mimic life. It is and gives life. Really think about that and sit down with that.